All right. Well, today I want to talk about my fishing trip yesterday. I went out to the creek with my cousins. Same spot I went last weekend. I caught the little tiny catfish, little channel, but at least I caught something. Well, this time we went out targeting catfish, hoping to do good. I got some new hooks. I was trying them out, and they were supposed to hold the chicken liver on, but it didn't work for me. I don't know if it was the size hook I was using or what. I did everything right, what I was supposed to do to hold it on there, and it wouldn't stay on. So when I did fling it out, sometimes I would get it to stay on, and then sometimes the chicken liver would go flying. But the times that it did stay on, I got a bunch of bites, but I could not land them. They weren't either aggressive enough for me to hook them, because I used a circle hook. Because you can't really set the hook with a circle hook. You gotta let them take it, and I couldn't get them. They would not take it. And then when I did try to put pressure on them on the hook on them on the hook to maybe hook them, they pulled the chicken liver off. So could not get anything, could not do a video for you guys, and I'm sorry. So I'm gonna try something different. Well, actually I'm not gonna try something. I've tried it before, but I'm gonna try it again. I've made these Country Girl Fishing. Welcome. I'm gonna try. I forgot I made these. I wish I would have. Minnie Cooper, hey, welcome. Trying these little. It's a tubular elastic, and I've made them up. They're kind of like little liver sacks, I guess I call them. But you can tie one end off, or you can tie it with the actual elastic. You don't have to use any. I used string to tie the end, and then you trim about an inch and a half of elastic. This stuff really stretches out. So I mean, you can get a good size liver in there. So I'm gonna try that. I tried it one time, but I wasn't in a good spot where there was a lot of catfish, but it did stay on. I couldn't bring it off for nothing. So I'm gonna try that, and then you run your hook through this end, and wrap it around, and then hook it through about this far down on your tubular elastic. And then this is a size 1. You can go to any of your medical store. This is for your finger or your toe injury, but this is a size 1 tubular elastic stuff. But that's what I'm gonna try hopefully next Saturday if the weather allows, because the chicken liver was working. They wanted it, but I just couldn't hook them. How to fish, welcome. Thanks, Minnie Cooper, I appreciate that. Appreciate all your support. How to fish, I appreciate all your support. Thank you for joining my live stream as well. But yeah, I'm hoping to, thank you. Hoping to use this. I forgot about that I had made these up. Got a whole bunch of them made up. I would have tried this hooks that I got if I would have known them hooks weren't going to work. But you live and learn. Had a lot of bites. I just could not get anything, and that's how it goes. But chicken liver was working. It's just I couldn't get them to either get hooked, or I couldn't keep the liver on. And the main thing was to keep the liver. I couldn't keep it on for nothing. The chicken liver is really hard to keep on anyways. But I'm gonna try the chicken liver again with these tubular elastic liver sacks that I made, and hoping to get out Saturday and hopefully catch some. I know the liver will stay on those because I did try it one time. I just wasn't in a good catfishing area, to get a catfish, but basically it was just trying it just to see if it works. There goes Willow. Willow's finally on a live stream with me. She's out running around. But I want to appreciate everyone for joining me. That's what I want to talk about. We went out, we had a good time, spent some time with my cousins. It was funny, my one cousin caught a brick. We're reeling it in and we thought he hooked a big fish, and it was just a big brick. It was hilarious. I had to help him reel it in, but it was a pretty good sized brick. He's like, I ain't never caught a brick. It was hilarious. Some people walking by. ASAP Fishing One, welcome. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Everything's going good. Just talking about my yesterday fishing trip that didn't go too good with the chicken liver. I couldn't keep it on the hooks that I was using, and the hooks were supposed to keep it on. You're supposed to throw them out, you know, and be able to keep it on there, and I couldn't get it to do nothing. So we are going to do better next time. We're going to take these and we're going to actually catch something this time. I'm determined to get something, and I'm going to show it to you guys. It seems like every time I go out and try to do a video, I cannot catch. Well, I did catch something last time. I caught the little channel, but you know, that wasn't worth. Really, I just filmed it because I did catch something. I'm fishing in a creek down a little ways from me. I saw a lot of catfish yesterday, you know, splashing around, and I actually saw them surfacing, so I know they were active yesterday. And they were taking my chicken liver, and they were having a good old time taking it off my hook. Boy, I tell you, a free meal for them. But it's a good spot for catfishing in this creek. There's some big catfish in there. I've actually caught my 6-pound channel was there. Well, not that spot, but another spot of that creek. There's several different spots that you can fish out of that creek, and it's a pretty good sized creek. It runs quite a ways in our state, so yeah, it's got a lot of good spots. I wish I had a boat where I could really get out there, and maybe one day I will get one, and maybe we can get out there and get something better than what I can. I'm kind of limited on the bank, so you know, you can only get so much, and but I'm trying to get out there, trying to video for you guys, and it seems like every time I go out, I can't never get anything worth really filming. But then when I don't take my, you know, camera and film, that's when I do good, and that's kind of weird, but that's how it goes. Bait and Lure, welcome. Mini Cooper, Dad's at work, he's a bus driver. Oh, cool. Cool job. ASAP Fishing One, thank you. Thank you for joining. Appreciate it. Have a good one. But yeah, me and Will are just out here. I don't know how long I'm gonna be on, but I just want to talk about yesterday, and I'm hoping to get out Saturday and actually get something and actually get it on film. Something bigger than that little baby channel that I got. But I did get something. I didn't get skunked last Saturday, and my cousin really did good. My other cousin didn't catch anything, but at least 2 of us caught something that day. But he really caught a nice bullhead. That was a nice bullhead, and he was going to keep it, but we ended up throwing it back because we didn't get anything else besides my little channel, and he wasn't worth even talking about. But anyways, I want to thank everyone that is joining me today, and I want to thank you for all your support that you guys have given me. I know I haven't done any shout outs. I'm doing it every month now, and I've noticed that a lot of my subscribers have dropped off more than I was. I was gaining more when I was doing it every week on the shout out, and now I'm losing subscribers. more frequently, but that's all part of it. But I have gained some too in return, and the most important thing is the people that are supporting me constantly. That's what I. JNC Fishing Channel, welcome. Thank you. But yeah, that's what's important. Not so much the subscribers. I mean, that's important. But I enjoy having everyone write me. And I look at other channels and I see some big channels and hardly anybody write them. And I got, a smaller channel than them, and I got a lot of people write me. And that's what I love about this, my people that write me and support me. I've got a great bunch of people, and I thank the Lord every day I have this. The good people following me. I'd hate to have a big channel and not have anybody write me. That would be kind of discouraging. Yeah, I got the subscribers, but I don't have the support. The people that are really reaching out to me and caring what I'm doing. So I'm grateful for that. I didn't catch that. Oh, Mini Cooper. Yeah, I have been going on people's live stream. You got a good point. I have been. And it does help. The more you get on other people's live streams, it helps. It puts you out there, help people see that you're supporting them, and then they'll want to come follow you. You're right. You're right, exactly. JNC Fishing Channel. Yeah, I didn't do so good yesterday. I kept throwing off the liver and I couldn't keep it on the hook. And the hook that I had was supposed to keep it on, and it did not do what I wanted it to. And I'm not going to say the company's name because I'm not saying anything bad about it. It's just it didn't work for me. And it might work for other people, but it didn't work for me. And I tried to make it work, and it didn't, and I couldn't keep the liver on. And then when I did, they eventually pulled it off before I could hook them, because I'm using a circle hook, and they gotta pretty much take it or take it enough to where you can put pressure on them to where they hook themselves. I don't like using J hooks. I used to, and I had too many gut fish hooks or gut fish out of that, so I started using circle hooks when I catfish. So I'm going to be using these tubular elastic liver sacks that I've made up, and I used it one time and it worked great. And I didn't catch anything, but it stayed on there. I just wasn't in a good catfishing area at the time, but you could fling that out so many times and it wouldn't come off. So it's some great stuff. You can get it at your medical store that sells stuff for your wounds for your finger. It's for that. So definitely try that out if you're using chicken liver. That stuff, beef liver will stay on there, but I can't keep chicken liver on there for nothing. But they like it better. Yeah, she is a big dog. She's my baby. She's a blue nose pit, and she's my big baby. This is the first time she's been on a live stream. I keep her outside when I'm gonna start doing live streams outside with her, because she jumps around too much and she'll knock my tripod over. Plus the signal's not good in the house because of the metal roof. I did it last time, and I'm noticing my phone is zooming, kind of trying to focus on me, but at least I think the signal's pretty good out here. It don't look like it's an issue. I don't know. Nobody said anything, so I'm hoping not. But inside last time, I noticed there was a lot of interference with the metal roof, so that's why I'm doing it outside. SKB Catching Adventures, welcome. Hiker Biker, welcome. Thank you for joining my live stream. Hiker Biker, I'm glad you showed up. That is Mini Cooper. That's his dad. He has a great channel too. Mini Cooper has a good channel as well. Captain Hooked, welcome. Welcome to my live stream. We're just talking about yesterday's bad fishing trip. Wasn't good, but at least I got out. I was out about an hour and a half, and it was kind of hot, but yes, you caught me live. I appreciate it. I know I don't do a lot of these. I tried to put something out earlier that I was going to do it around 4 so I could let people know. What's bad about fishing? That's true. At least I was out. It was only bad because I didn't catch anything. Had a lot of hopes that I was going to. I mean, I had a lot of yanks. They were yanking it off. And if I would have had this stuff, they wouldn't have yanked it off. And I would have had a lot of fish. I mean, I had more bites. As soon as I threw that liver out, they were going after it. And my cousins, they were using beef liver, and they had hardly any bites. And I was using the chicken liver. Man, they were wanting that. So I'm going to definitely stick with the chicken liver next time. And I'm going to use these tubular elastic and keep that bad boy on there so we can get something. Because I know I would have had a lot of catfish yesterday. I just couldn't hook them. Mini Cooper, this is your first time on my live stream? I thought you were on one of my own. I know this is your dad's first time. I guess it is your first time. Yeah, I guess this is your first time. I'm glad you finally got to my live stream. I know I did, I think, one of yours. So, and I try to get out and do more of yours, and everybody else too. Sometimes it's hard, and I apologize for that. But I'm trying to get around to do more with other people's live streams than it was, you know, and because a lot of you have been joining mine, and I appreciate it, and I want to show the support back. Mini Cooper, I'm glad you were able to join me. I'm glad everyone got to join me today. This is actually better weather than what we were having yesterday. Yesterday was 95, 104 heat index, and I went out around 5:30, and that's what it was. Right now today, it's probably about 85 out. Big difference. And it's getting overcasted. This would be great to be out right now, but I wasn't able to get out today, so gotta go when I can. But my cousins will probably go out with me next Saturday if the weather allows. Next Saturday is showing 60% rain, but that could change. So I'm hoping it does. SK's Crappie Catching Adventures. You should try to do a live stream. It's very interesting. I mean, it really is. I don't know if I'm doing any better on this one, but I know my other ones I was kind of not doing so good. I think I'm doing a little better this time. I want to try sometime. I noticed that spot yesterday, I was having good signal. I was wondering maybe if I could do a live stream out there when I'm fishing sometime. I noticed that the signal was good out there. So I might try to do a live one out there sometime. Ventures in Bass Fishing with TK Heaven. Welcome. Welcome. Thank you for joining. But yeah, I might try to go live out there sometime. I don't know how good the signal will be. Rush Flores Outdoors. Welcome. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it, and I don't know if I'll be able to, respond to everybody because I might be, dealing with. That's the only thing. Some of you guys fish while you're live stream, and how you keep up with everybody's comments and still fish, it marvels me. Aaron Nelson, welcome. One cast, one fish, welcome. Yeah, I bet it is tough to live stream and fish. It looks like it because, you're trying to, keep up with fishing and try to keep up with everyone's comments. It looks like it would be hard. But I'm going to try it eventually. I got to catch some decent fish first before I I don't want to get too distracted. There is a curse when you live stream and fish. Yeah, it might be. I gotta catch the fish first on a few videos before I break my curse that I'm having right now. I'm having a tough time, man. It's downright frustrating. It really is. I go out hoping to catch something and I get let down. But I helped my cousin reel in a brick yesterday. And that kind of made the day right there. It was hilarious. And the brick was about that size. I mean, you know how he got his hook in there? I have Scotty Hill, aka Catfishing Freak. Welcome. How he got it in there, I don't know, and we were able to get it in. It felt like a fish there for a while. I was thinking we seen some bubbles, but it was just the brick moving around. It was hilarious. But Rippin' Lips 36, welcome. You caught a brawl once? That's hilarious. That'd be a good one. Charlene India Fishing, welcome. If I said that right. Welcome to my live stream. But yeah, it was an interesting day yesterday. I learned each time. I'm trying to look at it as a learning experience that I, see what things will work and won't work, and try to do things different next time. I'm trying to think of positive. It is frustrating because I used to go out all the time and catch fish, and now I'm just in a rut. And it's a self-esteem thing, I think, because when you have, I know, a cork set. I catch more fish with a cork fishing, using a bobber. I caught more fish doing that than fishing the bottom. And I'm having real problems. And I used to catch fish all the time fishing the bottom, but I just cannot get nothing. I don't know what it is. I'm using the same circle hooks I've always used. They're just not taking it. And that's the thing, they gotta take it. White Rose Vlogs, welcome. Doing good. Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna get through this, and we're gonna get some fish. Just bear with me. I'm trying. But it seems like every time I try to video something, that's when things go wrong. But yesterday, it just went wrong from the beginning, and my one cousin was having a bad day to begin with, and he's the one that caught the bullhead last time, and he caught the brick this time. But he was having a bad day, so. And my other cousin, she was having a good day. She just didn't catch anything, but she was having a good day. She didn't catch anything last time, but she still had a positive outlook and was hoping to catch something this time. But they were having time keeping the beef liver on, and I've had no problems keeping that on. It's just I like the chicken liver because I get more bites with it and have got bites. I just can't keep it on. And I've had trouble in the past keeping it on until I thought of these. Or seen people on YouTube using these. The elastic stuff. It works really good, but just haven't caught anything with it. Use shrimp. Yeah, no, I never thought about that. I've heard people's. I've always used cut bait, either cut up shad or cut up shiners or night crawlers. And I've caught more catfish on both of them than anything else. And then I was using the beef liver. Well, I used the chicken liver for a little bit, and I couldn't keep it to stay on until I thought of this. And then I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to worry about it. We'll use the beef liver. Because I found out it stayed on. But I wasn't getting a lot of bites with it like the chicken liver. So I just stopped using it, and I just stuck with my worms and my cut bait. But I buy my shiners and shad at the bait store, and right now it's been so hot to keep them alive in a cooler, or they stay alive in the cooler, but as soon as they hit that hot water, sometimes that cold water they're in, they go into shock. You know, I like to keep them alive out there, and if I get something with a live one, that's one thing. But I don't feel like cutting him up while he's alive, so once he dies, then I'll try him that way. But right now it's just been so hot, and I'm afraid they're going to go into shock as soon as they hit the water. But I like to use him live first, and if I don't get anything and he dies, then I'll use him as cut bait. So that's why I've been using worms. And now I'm trying to do the liver again. So hopefully Willow's doing good. Thanks for asking. She's doing good. Haven't had any more issues. Thank God for that. Everything's cleared up, and she's doing real good. Maybe she's calmed down out here. Usually nobody's really been walking by. So. Did a cook video, Mini Cooper? I'll have to check that out. You've posted it. I haven't really gone through and wrote a whole lot of people today. I apologize for that. Been trying to clean up stuff from yesterday. I'm a neat freak when it comes to that. After I go out, I clean my rods and my reels and wipe them down and everything. My fishing cooler, and I wipe everything down and keep from the smells being on it, because where I fish, a lot of times there's a lot of ants. And I don't like having ant problems. I hate sitting there with my stuff, ants being all over it. So that's what I've been doing, cleaning my stuff up from yesterday. I agree with you. Let's all support each other. That's what this is about. We all support each other. That's what I've always been saying. You know, you support me, I support you all the way. You know, I mean that's the way it's got to be. You know, it can't be one way. You know, you got to support each other. That's how we grow as one. And we have grown as a nice community. I mean, we've got some good people. We got some good people in our community. I'm grateful to be a part of this. That's good that you said that, Mini Cooper. Don't ask for support. Just let them, you know, support you or want to support you. That's why I've always said, you know, you support me and I support you back. You know, I'm not going to ask you to support me, but, you know, if you do, then I definitely got you all the way. That's the way it's going to be, you know. I support everybody that supports me, and I don't ask for the support. You know, I mean, if you want to support me and watch my stuff, I'm tickled to death you'd even spend time to do that. It means a lot to me. Fishing every day, welcome. Thank you for joining. Looks like I've been on here a half hour and 16 seconds. It's gone pretty fast. Now Willow's barking because the people walk by. She goes up and down. People go by. Great exercise for her. By the end of the day, she's hobbling around because she's ran so much. But it's good to see her, you know, energetic. I ain't gonna complain about that. But I don't know how much longer we'll be on here. I appreciate everyone that has joined me. Took your time out of your day to join me on my live stream. It means a lot. And all the ones that have asked about Willow, I appreciate that. It means a lot that you guys care to ask, you know, what's going on with my dog. It means a lot that you do that. Yes, I do plan on trying to get some crappie, some bass, and all that. I was trying to let it cool off a little bit. I got a spot that I can catch a lot of bass and crappie, but it's on a metal dock, and it gets really, really hot. Feels like you're cooking alive on that sucker. So I'm trying to cool off a little bit before I get out of there, because I used to stand on that or sit on it. Man, felt like we were on a barbecue grill. So I said, no, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to wait till it cools off. But there's a good spot, and I've caught quite a bit there, and with minnows and shiners. So I'm hoping to get out there. It's starting to cool off now. We're starting to have a little better weather. I mean, yesterday was kind of hot, but today's nice. I should have went out today, but I couldn't. This would have been a nice day. It's a good overcast day, nice breeze, feels great. This is tolerable. Yesterday, even at 5:30, like I said, it was like 90, 94, 95. You know, we stuck it out, but it was really hot. So, but there's a bridge right there. I don't know if you've seen it in my last video, some of you. There's a little bridge because it kind of helps a little bit, not too much. Used to could get right up underneath that bridge, but now it's all grown up, the grass, and it's can't fish there. But sorry, I had an itch. I love how you guys write everybody. That is so cool. That's great, guys. I want everyone to support each other, and that's what I have found out live streams are all about. You know, it's a one way for other people to see other people writing in on and supporting that channel, and then you can go check them out. I've learned it. At first I was like, live stream, but this is a great way for everyone to meet each other, you know, on someone else's channel. That's what's cool about this. and I'm going to start doing more of these. I'm sorry it's been a little while since I've done that. And when I go on other live streams with other people, I try to write other people too, ones that I recognize or ones that I might want to check out too. So this is a great way to communicate with everybody. Besides, the channel that you're on the live stream with. So this is a great way to meet other people. When did I start my channel? A&A and J Fishing. When did I start my channel? It's been quite a while ago. I think it was 2013. And I didn't do anything for the first 2 years of it, really. I put a few videos on, some fishing stuff I made, and that was it. And my worm farm. And now I don't even have my worm farm. I give it to my neighbor. And yeah, that didn't work out too well. I don't think my worms are alive anymore. I think they're dead. And I worked really hard on that. But anyways, you live and learn, and I wish I would have kept them, but they were more maintenance. I had them for 4 years, and I had so many worms in it. It was like spaghetti. It was just matted, so much worms in it. And I hated giving them away, but it was like so much maintenance trying to keep up with them. Keep them good, So I just give them to her, and yeah, they're not, I don't think there's anything in there anymore. You're building a worm farm? White Rose Vlogs? That's cool. It's fun. It really is a project. Yeah, like I said, I had it for 4 years, and I put a video on, and it's one of my top videos, I think, besides one of my coolers that I made. But I got a lot of likes on it, and it's a real easy way to check it out. Some of you are wanting to start a worm farm. It's Marshall's Worm Farm for Fishing. Or go under my playlist, you'll see it. But it's a easy, cheap way to have bait, for fishing. So I recommend starting one if you're wanting to. It is time consuming to a certain extent. I mean, you do not want to forget about them. I was feeding them with chicken feed, and that only lasts so long. And then you put peat moss and potting soil, and they eat that stuff too. But you got to keep it wet because it's really hot down where I live. And, you got to keep them in a good environment or they will get sick and they will die. And then other ones will eat them and could possibly get sick too. And you spread and you could kill your whole worm farm. So you got to keep maintaining it, keep them from getting sick. Hopsky Lounge Outdoors. Welcome. Thank you for joining. I know you weren't sure if you were going to be able to join. I appreciate you showing up. Appreciate all your support everyone's been giving me on this live stream and all my videos. Thank you so much. Like I said, I've been trying to push to do the fishing, getting some videos out. And I got a holiday celebration for Halloween coming up. I got to make it first with me and Willow. But it's going to be pretty cool. It might be, if I can't get it on right at Halloween, it might be a little bit past. But because there's a little more involved in this one than I'm going to do with any of my other ones. Because Halloween's I really like that holiday. I don't know why. It's just been one of my favorite holidays besides, Christmas. And Thanksgiving. I like Thanksgiving too. But I like Halloween, and so I'm going to do a little extra something, me and her, in that. So it's going to take a little time to make. So hopefully it turns out. I don't know. I got it in my head how I want to do it, but it might be a little bit past Halloween if I can't get it out. If I go fishing next week. Oh, you caught 8. Your friend caught 7. That's Lounge. That's, well, congrats, man. That's great. Sounds like you had a good day yesterday. I wish I could have had that yesterday. Maybe I need to go out with you guys. Go fishing. I can't. I'm having a tough time, boy. You seem to always do good when you go out. I don't know. I need some of you guys' luck. Man, I can't just right now. I mean, at least I got something last time. I got the little channel, but it really wasn't nothing to brag about. But it was something. I didn't get scum. But I want to appreciate everyone that's joining me today. I'm probably going to wrap this up. It's looking kind of funny out, like it might rain. And I don't want to be out here and get all wet. So I've been on here for almost, right at 40 minutes, or a little over 40 minutes. Fixing to be 41 minutes. So this is about the longest one I've done. John T. Cash, thank you. Thank you for, this is your first one, I think, you joining me. Appreciate it. Or no, actually, I think you were on one of my other one. You were asking, that's right, you were asking me recently when I was going to do another live stream, because live stream and I got on his. So I appreciate you showing up and supporting my live stream. He's got a great channel as well. Thoughts and prayers with you, John T. Cash. What you're going through. So sorry for all that you've been going through. Thoughts and prayers are with you, my friend. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up. I want to appreciate. You're welcome, John T. Cash. You're welcome. Hey, girl. She's getting tired. She's ready to go in. It's getting hot. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up. I want to thank everyone, and hope to do this again. Thank you, Mini Cooper. What was I saying? I don't know what I'm saying. White Rose Vlogs, thank you. Thank you for, have a good one. I'm doing good, thank you. Doing good, Willow's doing good. Just been hanging outside today, just cleaning stuff up, and haven't done a whole, I did mow the grass. I did do that earlier. And then I've been cleaning stuff up. But I'm gonna wrap this up, and hope to do this again maybe next weekend. Try to get back on live. Probably, if I do, it'll be Sunday. But thank you for everyone for joining. H2 or How to Fish. Sorry, I was looking at it wrong. How to Fish. You have a good one too. Thank you. Sometimes it's hard to see the names. Sorry about that. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up. And I want to thank everyone for joining. Thanks for all your support. And me and Will are out. Sorry for the noise. It didn't sound so good. And everyone have a good one. And I'll see you guys in the next live stream.